Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet at the tender age of 29 years old. This was when English language theatre was still pretty new, and we followed the pattern of Greeks and Romans theatre. Before that, that told tales of epic gods and kings. Now then along came Will, and this little drama is of no more importance than puppy love between two teenagers gone wrong. In writing this play, Shakespeare not only wrote the most famous scene ever, but he also changed theatre and the course of it for all time. Now, ordinary people and the need to be loved and love can be the sole theme for any play. While Romeo and Juliet ultimately is a tragedy, the beginning is funny, charming, and sweet. Our adaptation of the play starts after the two young people have met at a party, and then Romeo sneaks around the back to get another glimpse of Juliet. But their families are sworn enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Louisa Lawson and Lysander Abadia in our interpretation of Romeo and Juliet.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague. The only son of my great enemy, my only love, sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
Ooh. 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 Oh, can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find your center out. Oh, but what lights through yonder window breaks? Oh, it is, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill that envious moon who is already sick and pale with grief that you, her maid, are far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off! Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were.
Oh.
Speaks.
Yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it.
Oh, I'm too bold. It's not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars of the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head?
The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight does a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand? Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Hi, me!
Oh, she speaks. Don't speak again, bright angel! For you is glorious to this night being o'er my head as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Romeo. Romeo. Ugh, why are you called Romeo? Deny your father and refuse your name, or if you will not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but your name that is my enemy. You are yourself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is not hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owns without that title. Romeo, doff your name! And for that name which is no part of you, take all myself!
Thank you, Jewel! Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What matter you that thus be screened at night, so stumbles on my counsel?
Oh, by a name, I know not how to tell you who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to you. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, and yet I know the sound. Are you not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either you dislike.
How came you hither? Tell me now, and why the orchard walls are high and hard to climb in the place death, considering who you are, if any of my kinsmen find you here.
Oh, with love's light wings did our approach these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore your kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see you, they will murder you.
Alack, there lies more peril in your eye than 20 of their swords. I look you but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw you here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but you love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death suspended, wanting of your love.
By whose direction found you out this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him ears. I am no pilot. Yet were you as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
You know the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden's blush be paint my cheek for what you have heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Do you love me? I know you will say aye, and I will take your word. But if you swear, you may prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if you do love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if you think I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say you nay. So you will woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore you may think my behavior light. Oh, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those who have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange. I must confess, but that you overheard ere I was ware my true love's passion. Therefore, pardon me, and do not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night has so discovered.
Oh. Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear that tips with silver all
Swear
these
not by the moon, then constant moon which monthly changes in her circled orb, lest your love prove likewise variable.
Oh, what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if you will, swear by your gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe you.
My heart's
Oh,
dear.
do not swear. Though I joy in you, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which does cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove to be a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Good night. As sweet repose and rest come to your heart as that within my breast.
Oh, will you leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction can you have tonight?
Oh, exchange of your love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave you mine before you did request it, and yet I wouldn't were to give again.
Would you withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
To be frank and give it you again.
Oh.
And yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to you, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Oh. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
A good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy Palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant you, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by yours my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from your lips, oh trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again!
You kiss by the book.
Oh, blessed night! I'm afraid, being a knight, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
If your bent of love be honorable, your purpose marriage, then all my fortunes at your foot I'll lay, and follow you, my lord, throughout the world. But if you mean not well, I do beseech you to cease your suit and leave me to my grief. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. 1,000 times good night. Romeo! Romeo!
Oh, it is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo?
My dear.
I have forgot why I did call you back.
Then let me stand here till you remember it.
I shall forget to have you still stand there remembering how I love your company.
And I'll still stay to have you still forgetting any other home but this.
Oh, 'tis almost morning. I would have you gone, but no further than a wanton's bird who lets it hop a little from her hand and with a silk thread plucks it back again. So loving, jealous of his liberty.
I would over your bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I would kill you with much cherishing.
Oh, I hear the lark, the herald of the morn.
Oh no, will you be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale, and not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
No nightingale, look, love, what envious streaks do lace us the suffering clouds in yonder east. And night's candles are burnt out, and Jock and Dave stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops. I must be gone and never sing and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it, It is some meteor that the sun exhales to beat you this night a torchbearer and light you on your way. Therefore stay yet. You need not to be gone.
Oh, let them take me. Let me be put to death. Oh, I am content, so you will have it so. I'll say that gray is not the morning's eye, and that is not the lark whose notes do beat the vaulty heaven so high above our heads. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come death and welcome, Juliet wills it so. How now, my soul? Let's talk, it is not day.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I hence be gone away. Oh, it is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This is not so, for she divideth us. Oh. Now be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Then window let day in and let life out.
Wait, farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Are you gone so? Love, Lord, husband, friend, I must hear from you every day, in the hour, for in a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count I shall be much in years ere again I behold my Romeo.
Oh, farewell. I will omit no opportunity that may convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Oh, think you we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our times to come.
Adieu. Adieu.